builder calculates the internal airspace volume of a studio room with a flat floor and an asymmetric slope ceiling. The floor area tracks at 15 feet by 20 feet. The wall rises to 10 feet on both sides with a central peak reaching 14 feet. Find the total volume in cubic feet. The problem tells us that the floor area tracks at 15 feet by 20 feet. This gives us the fundamental footprint for our room. Next, we learned that the walls rise straight up to 10 feet on both sides before the ceiling starts to slope. Finally, the ceiling slopes up to a central peak reaching a maximum height of 14 feet. Because it's asymmetric, it might look a little unique, but geometrically, the math stays straightforward. Now let's visualize the 3D shape. When you look at the studio as a whole, it is a composite solid, meaning it's made up of two simpler geometric shapes stacked on top of each other. To find the total volume, we just need to split it apart. Step 1 is all about partitioning. We can split this room into a standard lower rectangular prism, which is the main living space, and an upper triangular prism, which is the attic or roof space. To find the volume of the lower rectangular prism, volume is equal to length times width times height. Now this is 20 multiplied by 50 multiplied by 10, which is 3,000 cubic feet. Now that we have the volume of our lower rectangular prism, we can now look at our upper triangular prism. To calculate the triangular roof section, we need to know exactly how tall that triangle is above the walls. We take our total peak height of 14 feet, subtract the 10-foot wall height, and we find that the vertical height of our triangle is 4 feet. Okay, now for our formula for finding the volume of our rectangular prism is half base times height. Now the base is 300 and we figured out that the height is 4. 300 times 4 is 1,200 and half of 1,000 is 600 cubic feet. To wrap it all up, we just add our two parts together. 3,000 cubic feet for the bottom section plus 600 cubic feet for the top section gives us a grand total of 3,600 cubic feet. Looking back at our multiple choice options, that means B is our correct answer. Let's move on to our next question.